see in your background, I must tell you, are the students of St. Joseph Senior High School. And they will be meeting St. Thomas Aquinas Senior High School and then E.P.C Mawuko girls all the way from the Volta region. And right in your shots is some morale happening, some drama, to just excite them ahead of this particular contest. But I have my colleague Nana Boachi Dankwa-Yadom. He has been here at the KNUST SHS Camp Auditorium monitoring contest for the day. Nana, I understand this morning we had Archbishop Porter girls and then some other schools. Tell us about that particular contest.
So that contest was between Archbishop Porter girls and then Obri Yeboah Senior High School and then Samuel Uti Senior High School. It was a tough contest. At the beginning of the contest, it was a very tough contest. You can just imagine the euphoria here. Porters were aiming to qualify from this stage and then move on to the 1A stage, but unfortunately, Obri Yeboah cut their journey short. So it was a tight one for Porters, and then unfortunately they could not make it. So Obri Yeboah definitely crossed it and made it to the next stage of the competition. And then ahead, what we have here, what you can see is St. Joseph Seminary Senior High School. They are preparing for their contest, and then they cannot just wait for the contest to begin.
I think we can pick their drama a little bit. So these are the students from St. Joseph Senior High School, and they will be clashing with St. Thomas Aquinas SHS and then E.P.C Mawuko girls. Nana, you were telling me about the contest before. I know Archbishop Porter girls last year, unfortunately, they were kicked out by just 1 point. And then today too, the same thing has happened. How did it come out? How did it pan out, the contest?
If you look at the beginning of the contest, you could see that Porters were really trying, but then Obri Yeboah were giving them a hard time. At the end of the fourth round, they were leading. Obri Yeboah was leading by just a single mark. In fact, this contest was quite fierce because it was full of protests from Obri Yeboah. They had to defend their points whenever there was a mistake, whenever there was any controversy. So I think it gave some pressure out there. But at the end of the day, they gave out a masterful performance to lead Porters with just a single mark and proceed to the 1A stage of the competition.
All right, sure. So that's Nana Boachi Dankwa-Yadom. But I have Dr. Irija with me. He was once a contestant. He has sat on the stage before. I was interacting with my colleague. He tells me Archbishop Porter girls, they lost by 1 point. Last year, it was the same situation against Drobo. This time around, they lost it to another school. What do you really think is accounting for this?
Actually, I didn't watch the contest. I was following the scores on Twitter. And I was thinking the issue would have been speed race. But unfortunately, this time, in the speed race, they could gather some points. But you know, the female schools are always gripped with fear when it gets to the times that matters most. And before they got to the riddles, it was 37-36. And I was expecting Archbishop Porter girls at least to pick a riddle. But then, as your colleague said earlier, the contest, there was too much pressure in there. But I'm hoping they might qualify. 36 is a huge point.
Yeah, definitely. So you're touching on the fact that we have some schools that will be qualifying to the next stage. It's tentative because some of the schools, even though they couldn't win their contest, would actually can qualify to the 1A stage. I'll run you through with some of them. So far, the standing of the top runners up, we have Laboni SHS. They have some 46 points. Holy Child School also comes there. We'll be engaging on the Holy Child School as well. We have Sunyani SHS, Northern School of Business, Nkranza SHS, Armed Forces SHS, Bompe SHS, Sogakope SHS, Ejusuman SHS, Sutaman Catholic SHS, Oda SHS, Eduman, and Okonfanoche SHS. So far, these are the top runners up we are having. These are the top 12 runners up. They might qualify to the 1/8 stage. But I want us to delve into the conversation. What happened yesterday? I know yesterday we had a lot of contests happening here. And yesterday you monitored some contests. Tell us about especially the Kumasi Wesley Girls contest. What really panned out here? What transpired?
So Kumasi Wesley Girls did so well, marvelously well, and Northern Business School also did so. In fact, all the schools that came up yesterday were so great. They put out a beautiful performance yesterday. But at the end of every competition, we must have a winner. And then at the end of yesterday's competition, we had a winner. But I must say, Bright, that Kenya State Auditorium is always going to be sparkling with the contest that we have from Friday up until Monday by the end of the preliminary stage, going into the 1-8 stage, because the contest that we've been having are quite exciting. Today's contest has been marvelous. The first contest where Archbishop could not make it to the 1-8 stage. In fact, let me tell you, when I was speaking to the girls, I tried speaking to them earlier off camera, and they told me that they are praying that they can make it to the next stage because they had a high score, and they are praying that they can exceed to the next stage. But then I told them I want to get them on camera. They are like, no, when we lose, we don't speak on camera. I was so surprised. But these girls are brilliant, they are smart, and they know what they want at the end of this competition. So I'm just hoping that moving forward, they'll be coming in, and then St. Joseph's, as they await their contest today, would also do marvelously well. And then we would, at the end of the day, we would have a beautiful performance and then a winner who really deserves it.
All right, sure. So that my colleague Nana Bachidankayadom. Yesterday too, we had a contest where we saw Holy Child. Unfortunately, they lost to another school, that is Wesley Grammar SHS. Last year they had a similar situation. Last year they met Kumasi Secondary Technical School, but they were kicked out again. It was a tiebreaker, but this time around it was just some 3 points against Wesley Grammar. I want to find out from you, were you surprised by Holy Child's performance?
Actually, I was expecting them to win because they are one of our best female competing schools that we have in the NSMQ, apart from Wesley Girls High School. So I was expecting them to win, but then they had a very impressive run in the round one. The speed race was rough for them, and the problem of the day, they had one. That was where the downfall came, and the true of us, they lost some points. And when you lose some points, your opponents are amassing points, you end up trailing by a particular margin. And during the radios, they did exceptionally well. They picked 3. And I was expecting them to pick the last one for a tiebreak. And unfortunately, St. Andrews were there to save Wesley Grammar. But I'm hoping they will qualify for the next stage of competition. But then I have issues. Our female schools, at least Kumasi Wesley Girls did well. Yeah. And I wasn't even expecting them to do
Exactly, I wasn't expecting them. I was even surprised.
In Kumasi, watching them, I think the best female school so far is Wesley Girls and St. Louis per the scores from our qualifiers. But I'm hoping we get more schools like the Ola Girls Ola Girls Kenya coming into the competition. At least we are all looking forward to the female empowerment, and we are hoping that one day a girls' school will win.
Definitely. But just before we delve into another heated contest that happened later yesterday in the evening, St. John's, Sunyani Secondary, and then Laboni. But I would want to tell you that the 2023 National Science and Math Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Goyle PLC and supported by AT, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Pepsodent, Better Malt, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University College, Coronation Insurance, Garnet, Cowbell, Bell Aqua, Newmont, GTP, and YFM. The broadcast of the National Science and Math Quiz on the Joy News and Joy Prime channels is supported by Vitamilk, NASCO, German Ozone Medical Center, Royal Foam, Jamal Soap, Heritage College, Christian College, Virtual Security Africa, Ace Medical Insurance, Chopbox Technology, Syntex Tank, DBS, InvestCorp, Build Financial Technologies, Better Malt, Bright SHS, Kukrentumi, and Family Health University College. Now, Yurija, I want to, yesterday, as I was earlier saying, yesterday, Susek, Laboni, and then St. John's. That was, I would say, one of the best contests I have seen so far, because the boys from Susek actually are informed too. And when I engaged with them, they told me it's because of the speed race that they couldn't really catch up, because the other rounds, they were very good at it. But were you surprised, or are you impressed by the performance, or what do you make of that particular contest?
I think it was a contest of men, because you could see everyone picking up their questions in the speed race from the round one. And I think in the problem of the day, one had 1 and the other had 3, and one of the schools had 4. And going to the end of the contest, it was like 50, 46, 40, 38. But at the end of the day, I'm tipping all of them to qualify, because they did very well. All schools, all three schools, and I'm thinking if they found themselves in other contests, they would have gotten a spot to the 1A stage. But I'm wishing them well. Hopefully, they can all qualify with the losing school with high points so that they can join in the 1A stage of competition.
All right, so let's go to today's contest that is happening right here at the KNUST auditorium. And we are having St. Thomas Aquinas and then E.P. Mawuko girls and then St. Joseph. They have been giving us some morale. What do you make of the contest? I wouldn't say you have some favorites, but what do you make of the contest?
Okay, sometimes I'm anti-AQ, so... But they are veterans, one-time champion happening to be fighting this whole 1A stage back and forth. They come, they get Prempeh College, they go back, they get Prempeh College, they go back. And this year, I think hopefully they are hoping to qualify. They are hoping to qualify to the quarterfinals. So in this contest, and I'm hoping St. Joseph and Mawuko girls will give them a tough contest, hopefully. But then from our side of the contest, it should be a no-brainer for St. Thomas Aquinas.
All right, sure. Thank you very much, Dr. Uwija. I'll let Nana Boachidankwa run us through the contest we are having for the rest of the day. Nana.
All right, so right now at the Saramensa Auditorium, we are left with the Confia Mayor SHS Zion College, Methodist SHCS, and then also we have Awodomi SHS, Dango SHS, and then next we have Kumasi Academy, Sims SHS, Sandami SHS, and also at the Kuma Play Auditorium, West Africa SHS, Fija SHS, Gota SHTS, and Navrongo SHS, Hohoi EP SHS, Ofori Penny SHS, and then later we'll have St. Louis SHS, Ola Girls SHS, Kenyasi, St. Joseph's SHS, and here at the KNUST Auditorium we have currently we'll be having St. Thomas Aquinas SHS, St. Joseph Seminary SHS, we'll have E.P.C. Mawuko Girls SHS, and later in the day we have Abo SHS, St. John's Grammar School, Nana Bretu SHS, and that will be it for the day.
All right, sure. Thank you very much, Nana Boachidankwa. So this is what is going to happen in the three auditoriums that we are going to have exciting contests for the rest of the day. So this is what is actually happening here on the KNUST campus. From here over to you, my name is Emmanuel Bright Kweku.